What do you think? Oh, do we need the mic?
Right away, guys.
Take it away, dude. What do you think of this challenge coming up and the Seton Hall team?
I think it'll be a good challenge. It's always fun to play different conferences, and you know, their coach got a lot of good wins last year in the tournament, so it'll be a good test for us. And they'll come here, ready to play because obviously, him and his players that he brought over know how to win.
Jalen, it's so early in the season. But obviously, I know you guys went to Atlanta, had a 3-game tournament. Did you learn anything about your team that maybe you didn't already know when you got back?
I think that we've experienced a lot, and we've got to learn that we can play pretty hard and show flashes of how good we can be on the defensive end. I think the Tennessee game was tough, but I don't think you could say that we didn't play hard and try. So that was one thing we got to really know about ourselves, is that just got to continue to battle and get better and just focus on things that we can control, and that's effort, and just build off that.
Coach mentioned it the other night after Texas Southern, saying that playing Wisconsin, Tennessee, a little different than those other type programs like Southern. What is the biggest difference? You obviously have Seton Hall, Missouri, Indiana coming up. What is the biggest difference between those levels and what you guys have to do against that?
Probably just size, strength, athleticism, things that you're just God-given that other programs may not get. Those schools will have, and they'll have a lot more than just the starting five. Length. A lot of the schools we played are tall, but maybe they can't jump as high, or they're high jumpers, but maybe don't have the size. But when you get to schools like that, they kind of got guys that can do both, and just got to be able to prepare for those guys and play the right way. Because a guy like me, I'm not gonna just go jump with a 7-footer. I'm not jumping 40 inches like some of those guys at Tennessee are. So I had to box out, do different things, and so it was a good learning experience for us. Just to know that we can't, just jump with everybody and expect to get rebounds and stuff like that.
Any silver linings to Bobby and Kevin being out? I know you'd rather have them, but are there advantages that can show up with those guys sitting and other guys stepping into those roles?
If there was an advantage, maybe just other guys being able to learn and experience. Maybe if Bobby and Kevin weren't hurt, MJ wouldn't have had that opportunity to, get on the court, get some playing time and stuff like that. So that would probably be the only thing I could see, just because, you can't really rely on one to play 40 minutes every game. You need somebody like Bobby that can come in and help him out, give him a break, and, let him be his full potential on the court. So especially playing good teams, we're going to need Kevin and Bob to help us win.
I want to ask you about KJ, too. What you've seen from him so far at the 5, what you like about him there. We obviously know, his size is the only thing that's a real disadvantage, but everything else he seems to fit into that well. How does he fit what you guys want to do at the 5, and what have you thought of him there so far?
I thought he's been doing great, especially with him not doing it at all last year and then now coming in and playing huge minutes for us. I think he has a great advantage with his strength. Yeah, like you said, he's not the tallest, but to be that strong and be able to move that fast is a big advantage for him, because he's able to get in that kind of like that pick and pop range and that quick little roll, and guys aren't quick enough to guard him, and he's developed that floater, and as time continues and he learns more and more about the spot, I'm sure he'll just keep getting better and better. But he's added a lot because we're able to run so fast. Not every 5 man is that strong like he is, but able to run as fast.
Do you think he's comfortable there?
Yeah. I think he's pretty confident in what he needs to do, and I think he knows exactly what he needs to do for us to win too.
Jalen, I'm not going to suggest any names, but who's the guy that you see day-to-day in practice that we haven't begun to see what he can do out there in games? Just someone that's just showing up way more in practice, and you think he's going to be a future player?
I've always said Bobby has the potential to be really good. I think Coach has always said that as well. He brings so much to the floor that may not always be seen, because Juan has always been our point guard, but he's so athletic, so strong, low to the ground, and gets to different spots that he shows flashes of how great he can be. And I think over time, him getting through his injuries and stuff that he's had before, he'll have his chance and opportunity to show that. And once he does, and he sees that confidence and builds off that, he'll be great from that.
Got time for one more, guys.
Jalen, can you talk a little bit about Grady's ability to kind of relocate off ball and be at the right spot at the right time for those shots that he makes from beyond the arc?
Yeah, that'll be something that he has to continue to get better at because, he's one of the best shooters in the conference, and guys aren't going to let him just shoot open threes. He's got to learn to move without the ball, learn to come off screens well because, we're going to need him to hit shots. And to do so, he's going to have to be able to read defenses, knowing that guys are going to want to let him catch it at least, and just be able to move without the ball well. I think all great shooters, college, NBA, learn how to move without the ball, and that lets him, get open faster and, just develop that pace that he's going to have because the Big 12 is just so good on defense, so strong, and, for him to be, only a freshman, he has a lot that he has to put forward for the team to be good, so he's just going to have to learn how to do those things.
All right, thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.